Welcome to PVT Express News channel. Subscribe to the channel and don't miss the hottest news of the day. Our today's newsletter includes the following content. I think Yangzi is not very sure. I absolutely love her. I long to see her glory. Yangzi is the real deal. I think she attracts me. Because she's everywhere I look. They all take me seriously. This is really rare in the media. And her acting skills are very broad and numerous. I think her acting is generally excellent. The artist even gave me tendencies. Believe that few jobs are comparable. But she didn't. Maybe every job description has imperfections. But her job won't remember her. That's what I think is particularly shocking about her. And his acumen on the road also makes me sympathize. I want to believe he can constantly keep up with his unique goals. I also believe he can meet a decent chief and provide some guidance. I think he does have extraordinary potential. Among younger artists, he is the one I pay special attention to and hope to complete. I watched it from beginning to end several times. I really agree with the respondent. Actually, I really believe it. Yangzi should have read this article. I want to urge her to continue to really bend over. Many people can see her greatness, hard work and dedication. Anyway, there may be countless troubles waiting for her ahead. I really want to believe that she won't be upset. Go forward courageously. I think it has something to do with his social skills. He can talk to anyone, deep and broad. When visiting people of different ages, his level of perspective will also change. So she shows that she is very mature sometimes very whimsical. And she, actually a very smart young lady. I want to believe that she will always be full of hope. Hope and kindness will not be destroyed by internet trolls. She is related to social education, but still have great compassion. Give an outrageous model, taking all factors into account. It's not that you have low social skills, but when a person speaks, will it feel significantly more comfortable? In some cases, important social information. It will undoubtedly cause individuals to fall into the trap of dropping their school bags. Real talker. Essentially, it means understanding from a basic perspective. To understand straightforward things. That is to say, although I am educated, but I will discuss the issue based on your point of view. He actually needs to move on. Although showing off the sky is not important. But his acting skills, definitely worse than the obviously bad ones. But fans demand bragging rights. I think we don't even dare to brag now. We are afraid that others will say that we performed well. Or we don't actually get the credit. However, there is no doubt. She is making progress. I've been keeping an eye on her. What young artists need is the gathering and precipitation of life. He hasn't grown up yet. The boy's demeanor gradually retreated. Self-control is gradually exposed. She didn't experience a lot of insight close to home. Nor have they been exercised in daily life. This alludes to marriage and labor. As life experience increases, she should have had more experiences. And interprets these encounters into her exhibitions. I saw your logo is purple-pink. Why do you say you are so unsure? When others praise you for your vision, do you really need to say no? Simply accept it. While filming a female analyst, she was at the carnival without anyone else. Sung Dai pennies equipment for one person. There is a video on Weibo that is deeply touching. When I go to a Chinese cafe, she said she liked Zhang Yi. Later, there was a meeting where she mentioned that she went to KTV. A person who can sing Penny Dai's luggage. I think she basically has her own unique. Pay attention to the tune. Someone saw her crepe myrtle horoscope before. said she has very strong sympathy. This is a talented artist. I think her double remainder is particularly high. She is real and charming without being exaggerated. She knows that misfortunes are uncomplicated. Her eyes really speak for themselves. Maybe it's because she's been filming Shen, and there aren't many Reuters in the theatrical version. It feels like she is 20 years old. Eyes are becoming more and more delicate. Only look at one man. It's really hard for anyone watching her not to be pampered by her. Reminds me of Princess Wenchang. She is irreplaceable wealth. That time. There is really a kind of tenderness and sympathy in her eyes. Especially when she cut the nearby Grace into a ball. The last video of a specific station. The video also regarded her as the real Princess Wenchang. Same. I think she misses Zhong too very deeply. It was revealed that she felt the same way. In my heart. Fei Wang is a free thinker. Or at least the kind of person who has some hope. I think Yangzi lacks confidence a little bit. I agree with different views. Obviously I like her very much. I need to see her do well. It turns out Fearless actually should be detained. It takes time. But I think it's more preferable now than before. Indeed, she must be more certain than before. And work also brings him. 02 Zhao Liying comes to the rescue. Sincerity turns the tide. Yangzi's well-known IP suffered a painful review. To what extent was Yangzi injured by a low-level craftsman? From green buttons to fragrant honey. Now King Yangzi is also facing risks. Work with Xiao for the rest of my life. If it's not too much trouble. Give me more guidance. Communication needs to be delayed for several years. The first thing to do is to work. Put in a lot of effort. Yangzi also said in the interview. She almost fainted while filming the second scene. The first thing she wanted to do was become an actress. But what she didn't expect was that if there is no actor traffic, she will be replaced at any time. But Yangzi's acting skills are shining brightly. Traffic actors are simply a downgrade blow. The first transformation worked King Yangzi. Let the fairy drama director see this new star. In the end, Yangzi was also a hit. Although Yangzi is a popular little flower now. But when I was filming Cheng Yi for the first time, I almost missed the role of Lu Sueki because of my low self-esteem. The director hasn't had time to invite. Yangzi came to audition. The director was a little surprised. After confirming Yangzi's Lu Sueki, the original heroine Yang Ying found out that she was pregnant. Can't film fighting scenes. So I rejected King Yangzi. Went to the crew of Gu Marin. The director had no choice but to find someone to save the scene. After being rejected one after another, she was so anxious that she couldn't even eat. This drama made Zhao Liying an instant hit. But it's a big production. Attracted half of the entertainment industry. But he almost forced Yangzi out of the circle. During the broadcast of King Yangzi, Yangzi suffered the greatest malice from strangers. Because Lu Sueki's position in the hearts of former fans is very important. So who will play this role? Will be under tremendous psychological pressure. Even Yangzi, who has always been positive. I couldn't help but cry on the spot at the press conference of Cheng Yi. Actress Cheng Yi, who was still a member of Huanrui at the time. I also feel the same way about Yangzi's online violence incident. And rushed to comfort her during the tearful press conference. This also caused Yangzi to play the role of the beauty Lu Sueki. Very unconfident. Crazy asking Cheng Yi if he looks good. After the two of them finished filming Cheng Yi, also maintain an enviable friendship. Cooperation for many years. The fragrance is like powder and the effect is very good. Even the director joked and persuaded her to give her body for her. I don't know if you envy this kind of friendship. 03 new drama will be launched soon. The creative staff are already in place. The official announcement of the full lineup has entered the countdown. After the completion of the new drama Sea of Dreams starring Xiao entered a very intense post-production stage. There had been a lot of speculation that Xiao would not join the group seamlessly. Now the answer is clear. He will choose scripts and works that suit him, instead of running update. It's good to be in showbiz. In order to continue to produce more works, many stars, regardless of the quality of his work. Not only did it lose its image as soon as it started airing, it was also branded as a bad drama. Choose good scripts and productions. Not only can it improve your acting skills, but also through your portrayal of the character. Win over your audience. Not long ago, the roles of Gu Yanyuo and Gu Wei played by Xiao famous overnight, gained many drama fans. Being recognized is no coincidence, but the fruitful results of his persistence and dedication. Speculations about Xiao new drama have never stopped. For example, before the official conclusion of Sea of Dreams, about Xiao to star in Xinli's film Sunshine. There are too many rumors about Guame. Although the heat remains unabated, it didn't take long for topics related to it to. The news sank into the sea. What's even more outrageous is, the producers of the show have been very patient. Never released any material. However, there has been a lot of news recently that Xiao new drama will start filming soon. It is also said that the sun has me. Now that the main actors of the play are in place and gathered in Chongqing. Filming location officially announced. Cast countdown. These 2 days, many people are paying attention to the hot search Xiao Airport. Yes, Xiao has returned to his hometown of Chongqing. But this time it's not just about going home. Instead, I'm preparing for the new drama Sunshine Accompany Me. According to sources, some scenes of the drama will be shot in Chongqing. The heroine Bai Baiha owns IP property in Chongqing. Sends out a lot of signals. There have been some hot searches before. Confirmed that Xiao is preparing for a new drama. For example, Xiao practices tennis and swimming. In the introduction to the series, The Sun Stays With Me, the male protagonist Cheng Yi is not only a newcomer to the workplace, another tennis lover. So Xiao, in order to better portray his role in the play, start practicing privately. Be fully prepared for the new drama. It is worth noting that, just before partner brand L'Oréal's online live broadcast, the host also asked Xiao, "Have you done any physical training recently?" Xiao later confirmed this. Said that he has been playing badminton recently. Tennis and billiards. These are all related to his work. Of course it's filming. There are a lot of signals. Xiao new drama The Sun Is With Me is about to premiere. There may be an official announcement at the end of September. Earlier, Fat Shrimp's exclusive comment, Finn posted a message to remind Xiao, "I have to work for my upcoming birthday on October 5th. That is to say, after Xiao new drama starts airing in September. The next work arrangement will be relatively intensive. Very low-key birthday. Many people already know. The Sun Is With Me drama. As a new play produced by Xinli Culture. The cast is naturally very good. Xiao partners with Bai Baiha in the play. Playing the role of sister-brother relationship has also become a highlight. The role of Shen Yang will not disappoint the audience. Highly anticipated. Sincerity was asked if he had been seduced by Yangzi. But her timid little move but betrayed the real response. Cheng Yi and Yangzi's Agarwood couple. It has also made countless netizens kneel down recently. In summary, Cheng Yi must be very old. He has been in the media for so long. Never been embarrassed. This is related to the characteristics of veteran units. Anyway, among Chen Xiang's gifts, netizens also found that sincerity is different from Zimei. Maybe it's the result she's been thinking about. I really want to protect my sisters sincerely. The moment we met, they knew that Zimei was afraid of waiting. I am used to it. So I usually hold Zimei's hand tightly. Zimei is elegant and wild. Sincerity is also unusually self-blame. She looks delicate and shy in front of everyone. But in front of Zimei, it was terrifying and gloomy. Both have warm and friendly families. They're prerequisites for their significant other. Also loyal and kind. Zimei once said, Han Han was not as at ease as he thought. Play card games. Fans actually can't understand the profound meaning of it. So far, sincerity is the son of heaven. Although the connection between the two is vague. But the feeling of climate cannot be deceived. Sincere birthday photo shoot. Zimei feels that the past was unreasonable. Sincerity is inappropriate. It also gave Yangzi a sense of security. At a meeting, sincerely asked if she has a crush on Yangzi. I sincerely and subconsciously said that Yangzi is a very powerful educator. Timid little activities deceive real reactions. Do you think these two are a decent match? Happy to receive comments. 02 The sincere live broadcast instantly changed social panic. Signed by my sister. Face turned red instantly. Unexpectedly. The sincerity that caused a scene on set. When he appeared on the live broadcast, it's a look of misfortune. Chen Xiang and his team came to Youku to promote. Sadly, I didn't use the excuse that I had been filming in the mountains. But you can participate through the Live Broadcast Association. After the sincerity was prompted by Zimei. His face turned red instantly. As soon as there is something good from Chen Xiang. Sincerity is especially active around Zimei. The difference in sincerity was completely introduced by Zimei. The acting skills of the academic couple dazzled netizens. There is a unique contrast between the two. Feel good. Secretly believe. Chen Xiang and his sweetheart can be together. All in all, sincerity is really kind. People in the entertainment industry say that Zimei is the male lead. He uses his unity to make the hero famous. But I have quite a few netizens. Turn a deaf ear to Zimei's efforts. Some were even treated roughly by the male protagonist. Fans of male heroes. After destroying several sets of CPs in a row, Chen Xiang and his significant other appeared in front of netizens. But this time it's obviously unique. Cheng Yi and Zimei are unknown. People who warm each other. Just when Cheng Yi's leg was injured, Zimei once decisively supported Cheng Yi. Cheng Yi also remembered Zimei's tendency to make small pimples. After Weiya completely let go, she undoubtedly blamed herself. Later when recording, Cheng Yi calmly held on to Zimei's status. Yes, this two-way insurance is really sweet. Do you like Cheng Yi and Zimei as darlings or partners? Happy to receive comments. 03 Xiao Zhan broke another piece of information. Xiao Zhan embodies youth chasing dreams. Liqin Tram Center will be featured in another production. Expect no acting skills. No deeper appreciation. No morality, no culture, no quality. No matter how stunning she looks. It may all be temporary. Will be ignored quickly. In everyone's eyes. Xiao Zhan is a very powerful artist. He is also an artist with extraordinary strength. Until recently. She's got the cat out again. Call yourself in the dream ocean. Played a young man. And helped Liqin. This makes everyone full of expectations for her. The reason why this movie is famous. There is one main motive behind. Because the difference between artists and movies. And the strength of the artist. Someone might say. It's evaluation with the entire program. Directly related to active click factors. Xiao Zhan's career is at its peak. There is no doubt about his acting skills. He's been in the media for a long time. I have already practiced some kung fu. He is definitely not the same as a traditional craftsman. Basically the top. Xiao Zhan shows each line one by one. Every line. Every line is impeccable. Due to his paintings and consistent progress, his exhibitions continue to be taken to the next level. Fantasy C is also a big test. Although Xiao Zhan and the manufacturer are very confident. But don't let your guard down. Because if something goes wrong, this is no longer a career for him. The most effective reason to bring high-quality strikes. In addition, it created a terrible impression on his popularity. Finding the right heroine is an important step. This needs to be done by a person who enjoys acting like Li Qin. To be honest, it's not scary anymore. Besides, she is a famous actress. Have a large number of followers. If she is a heroine, that's better. The first issue of The Sea in My Dream is Li Qin has been recognized by many lovers. She looks very innocent, very strong, and can face her without any problem. She and Xiao Zhan have been together for many years. So there is no doubt that his movies are highly satisfying. The Sea in Dreams can be said to be positive. Tailor-made for Xiao Zhan and Li Qin. This cooperation is a huge test. Anyway, when Xiao Zhan has made up his mind to do something, he will vent it honestly. This has always been his fashion. This is an actor with superb acting skills. Many people have seen his overall performance. The characters are portrayed very realistically. In efforts again and again. He has always maintained his own original fashion. Keep moving towards a better level. Make yourself better. This is a reality that everyone knows. Xiao Zhan keeps moving closer to his desires. Every step he takes is a huge reward. The Sea in Dreams is a film he collaborated with Li Qin on. Currently under preparation. As the heroine Li Qin. Her reputation and subject matter are both very high. Overall performance in variety shows. Once again gained infinite love. There is no doubt about it. A film's reputation. Particularly dependent on celebrity recognition and reputation. Xiao Zhan and Li Qin are both very famous stars. Their power and reputation is very high. If The Dream Sea were their movie, that must be a warm subject. Xiao Zhan played a young man in the play. His existence is full of hardships. But he did not give up his beliefs. Instead, he worked hard. Persevere in strengthening your own power. And on this difficult road, keep moving forward. 4 o'clock. Kanglinju also organized a wedding tea. Oriental clearance small orchids for the target market. Organized wedding tea. No regrets. Pampering the lover of Cong Lanju with utmost care. They are outside the show. Provides post-earning advantage to lovers. Whether it's Qianli's constantly updated behind-the-scenes footage. This all reflects the level of care Cong Lanju puts into it. In the play, the Kanglin couple are not holding a grand wedding now. In order to make up for my regret for my lover, on the way to drink wedding tea again. Almost getting excited. We held a wedding tea party for couples. Use tea instead of wine. Let this summer have no regrets. September 23, some netizens commented. There are very few dramas that can achieve the best post-revenue. Even the meat tea is ready. Makes people feel very sweet. Tea can be cool and high-end. It can be seen that Kanglinju may be very interested in lovers. Kanglinju's post-income carrier is well-deserved. I feel like it has been taken care of by awareness. On September 23, Many netizens commented. I drank this cup of wedding tea later. Frisia Lord. Even though I don't have airbags or luggage here. But the target market. But I hope that our Kanglin couple have a prosperous future. I like her very much. Dressing up for a wedding is actually great and sweet. This summer season. It's really worth the risk to meet this kind of existence. Talk to him sincerely. Are you asking the union to take Yangzi home? The sentence he announced does not deserve to be overly tragic. The highs and lows of sincerity in media. It's been a long time. He never had any anger. She has been positioned in Hengdian all year round. Keep it clean and tidy. She has no foundation assets to help her. She's just held on by her love of acting. And the artists around her have also undergone great changes. At a party. Only Yangzi is unique. Cheerful and warm little son. Deeply touched by the sincerity presented on the internet. Comparison with Yangzi's child star background. Sincere street photography is even more troublesome. Yangzi usually looks at her unreliable words. No more about everything she encountered. Obscure and sad things. Just when Yangzi was called to start. Just then Cheng Yi got up to help Yangzi. So after Xiao's son's reincarnation and his final life. Just consider giving her all the glory. Chen Xiang's next games. Not dumped by many netizens. It's just that Yangzi has confidence and sincere unity. In the background scene. All they see is their daily battle. In addition to the thick content they did not see. And sleep disturbance throughout the night. The shy sincerity also completely opens my heart. Completely unmasked in front of Yangzi. Two-way protection between each other. It's really to the point of tears. Cheng Yi and Yangzi are also super mentors now. Live broadcast. Sincerity in discussing whether family members encourage union. When taking Yangzi home. What a terrible thing to say. Do you think the two of them are a good match? 02 When recording Chen Xiang's finale. Yangzi is worried that sincerity may be in a bad mood. He directly passed over the leader and embraced sincerity. Sincerity is indeed unique among Zime. White hair looks particularly charming. But when Zime held her hand, her eyes were always staring at her sister. I don't know what to think at all. Her face turned red out of nowhere. And the empathy of the academic couple is their real strength. Introducing a visual feast to everyone. They remember to deal with sincere feelings. At the end, both of them blushed and were shaken. Zime is worried that sincerity may be in a bad mood. Rushing towards the leader and embracing sincerity. At the same time, she also spoke Shanxi vernacular to satisfy him. How many times does the leader need to be quarantined? Zime hugged him tightly. Overcome with one hand. Since there was an example before. Zimawiya is full of wildness. No matter sincerity is not around. She will hold Weiya's hand tightly. Have a sense of security. Some people think that Zime is omnipotent. Just being sincere will make you feel disheartened towards your daughter. During the live broadcast, everyone thinks Zime has a loud voice. And before Zime, sincerity means letting yourself go completely. Every piece between two people. All accumulated into blood relationship. The moment we met when we were kids. Sincerity has always protected Zime. Watch sincerity appear on the set. Staring at his lower body crazily. Coupled with Zime's skill in hip development. I can't even hide my pulse. In any way. Do you think the two of them are a good match? 03 Say sincerely that I will protect her. Like a strong point. Do you think the two of them are a good match? No one can object to an appeal in good faith. For a long time. She has always been upright in the media. Zime is a sincere couple. Those school beauties who vowed to stay at the highest point of the pyramid. It has now been recognized individually. Maybe someone will say, Chen Xiang was established twice. Is a difficult task. Zimei looks down at the sky and wonders. For those who seriously pursue their dreams. As a teenager, she is generally confident. The sincerity and consideration for Zimei are much visible to the naked eye. Zimei can be a decent female star outside. But in the eyes of sincerity, she is a weak little girl. The teens always quiet sincerity. When you meet Zimei, you give up on yourself. Let Zimei entertain herself all the time. The leader saw these two happy rivals. They all made a fuss. Zimei will hold hands subconsciously because of Zimei. And immediately turned red. And because Zimei is afraid of level. And hold her hand tightly. Whether she is nearby or not. She will hold Zimei's wire rope. Let Zimei calm down. Nobody else. Fragments and more sincerity in the team. Happy time. Live broadcast. Sincerity was surprised to find that her voice was so loud. Here's Zimei's prompt. She quickly lowered her head in shame. Differentiation should not be an excessive area of strength. Once when the leader expressed that there was a dangerous situation. Sincerely speaking subconsciously. I protect her as my boyfriend. Do you think the two of them are a good match? Happy to receive comments. 04 Zhan Yushi was rejected in the 0.33 match. Chen Yihan's heart is organized and Li Xiaoran shaped CP. Fans say they no longer watch her. Chen Yihan is really aggrieved. On the surface, he became the male protagonist appointed through management. But he was taken advantage of by his old member Huan Rui. He did not correctly position the newcomers in the Lotus Tower group. Not effectively. But he is considered by the public. Cheng Yi will play the biggest role in the inner drama. When casting at Lotus House. This massive IP. It makes many shining our actors feel itchy. But the crew rejected all the actors who auditioned. Instead, focus on looking forward to a sincere schedule. Because Lotus House is a martial arts drama. Pay attention to the wonderful performance of sincerity. But what Huan Rui didn't expect was that. Later, when looking forward to the arrival of sincerity. Sincerity. Now I no longer cooperate with the company's artists. Huan Rui initially wanted to imitate Liuli's achievements. As soon as the show started, she was crowded with her personal artist. If this drama hits the entire business world, the entire business community will be watching. So, the heroine of Lotus Tower identified Zhan Yushi from the beginning. But she didn't consider the male lead. I sincerely disagree with Zhan Yushi's departure. Keep playing. It will have an impact on the perception of fanatics. I've known Yu Jun since I was in Liuli. Song Li's words are even more crazy. The two of them have yet to be aired and The South Wind Knows My Heart. If the new drama continues, the target market will inevitably play a role. So I sincerely refused Huan Rui's arrangement. Although Cheng Yi is no longer selfish now. But it also made Huan Rui very unhappy. Sure enough, it was Cheng Yi. Became her fan. However, Cheng Yi, who bumped into her wife. But never thought of it. Huan Rui gave her more surprises. What happened to Huan Rui? Did not expect. Let 32-year-old Cheng Yi and 46-year-old Li Xiaoran partner up. Will trigger such a large-scale public opinion attack. Even Li Xiaoran can't stand it anymore. Proposing to abandon the role of Lotus Tower. After Yangzi's settlement period expired and she chose to leave. The role of pretty girl Huan Rui is vacant. The scarred Huan Rui quickly signed Li Xiaoran again. Hope to win every star. It even made Cheng Yi and Li Xiaoran go crazy for CP. But Lotus Tower is a massive IP that infinite humans are pursuing. How can the target market tolerate Huan Rui? As soon as the rumor that Li Xiaoran is the heroine came out, many fans of the genuine Yi book already dissatisfied. He even said that he could no longer check now. Although Li Xiaoran's looks and appearance are both online. But is there really no mother-son love between you and Cheng Yi? Facing overwhelming doubts. Even Huan Rui, who has always been recognized for his shamelessness. You also need to pay attention to the evaluation of the target market. Start repositioning the heroine. Anyway, Lotus Tower is a huge male protagonist. There are even 3 male protagonists in the original version. I mainly don't care. Is the heroine an artist of my company? Happy so. I am honest. Leave the trouble to your target market. Let your target market choose their personal ideas. The heroine watching. Subsequently, the naturally cute Chen dueling received the greatest support. The location also has a unique feature from became a major feature. As a large-scale production of Peach Plus level, coupled with a strong production team and outstanding actors. I think the publisher of Lotus Tower is Wang Zhan. Let us stay up late for Li Lianawa's sincere election. Do you have any doubts about this? What do you think about this? This concludes our news section. Welcome to leave your thoughts in the comments area. Let's discuss it together. Welcome. Don't forget to give me a like and follow. Thank for all.